and you cast the net in a lake or an ocean, whatever. And when you cast the net, you say, I only want trout. So you cast that net, and no, you know what? Better yet, you cast this net and you said, I only want salmon. That's it, just salmon. And the reason I say salmon, because salmon's a very expensive fish. And you cast that net, and then you bring it back, and you don't have any salmon. And then you cast it again. So all day you're on this boat and you cast it, you keep on casting, and you're looking for salmon, only salmon, nothing else. Because on your net, because you're fishing, and on the net you put only salmon, and you cast it again. And you get one salmon the whole day. One salmon all day. So you grab the salmon, and you're like, okay, I spent 8 hours out here and all you got is salmon, right? Now imagine this. You're fishing, and you say on your net, you put down there any kind of fish. Any kind of fish. I'll take any kind of fish. And you cast the net. What are your chances of getting any kind of fish? It's better than just getting a salmon, right? So you guys, that's what I'm talking about, getting high income and low income people in junk removal. If you're gonna cast a net and only try to get high income people to your junk removal business, you got something coming. But if you spread that net big enough to everyone, you got a way better chance. And I'm gonna tell you, you're the only one stopping this, and you're only one preventing this, and that is because of your pricing. If you cast that net and it's a high dollar cast, you're gonna get only high income people. But if you cast that net and you're reasonable, you're gonna get more out of it. And I'm gonna give you that, okay? I'm gonna tell you how and why it works. Okay, guys, let's start this video out the right way. Hey guys, my name is Ricardo. I'm the owner of junkguysdfw.net. I have been doing junk removal for over 18 years. This morning, I watched the video by Junk Rescue, or I don't know if it's Junk Police or Junk Rescue. I forgot the name of this company. He's a young little cat, right? He's been doing this for about maybe 5 years. I've been doing this 3 times longer than he has, but he does put a good video out there. He puts a video out there that says, hey, if you go out there and you only market for high-income people, you're only going to get high-income people. If you market for low-income people, you're going to get only low-income people. Or you can cast a bigger net, like I said, and do it for all people. And that exactly, this is probably one of the videos that I looked at and I said, wow, he made a good point. And it's true. If you price your junk removal service for low-income people and you're cheap, well, guess what? You're gonna get low-income people. For instance, me. I have been doing this for 18 years. That is probably 4 times longer than you have. Okay? And here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Texas, you can do that. I post and I do videos of $45, $75, $85, $100. Most people in junk removal won't even start their truck to go out and do a $100 job. Brother, I will do it. But then that's, again, a reason why I'm casting my net so big that I can do any kind of job. See, I do not price my junk removal service at a high price. I cast it as an overall price. Now, if you own a junk removal business and you're paying for ads and leads, well, you have to cast a high price. I mean, you are going to have to, because you have high expenses. In the 18 years I've been doing junk removal, I can put the net anywhere. I can do 45, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, etc. But if you're casting this net for a high dollar value, you're only going to get high dollar value. But where's the medium income? Where are those customers? Where are the customers that are willing to pay $150 for a trampoline? $150 to remove a satellite dish. Where are those customers? Where you're not getting them, because you're not casting a huge net because of the pricing. You're preventing your business from making extra money. So imagine this. Let's just hypothetically say that Junk Police, or, man, I don't know the name of the company. Let's hypothetically think that Junk Police sends a crew out to Plano, Texas, right? And they're going to go do a $400 job. They send 2 guys to go do a $400 job. And while they're in Plano, Texas, the owner gets a call for a $45 fridge in Plano, Texas. And he's got 2 guys. They just finished a $400 job. And then he hits the GPS to get that other job, $45. And it's only a few miles down the street. Why not go get it? Why not? See, the thing is that this company, Junk Police, have casted a bigger net. They'll do the 45s. They'll do the 75s. They'll do the 150s. They're out there doing a $400 job. They'll even go do a $45 job. Why? They cast a net. Their pricing is will service anyone. And you're preventing your junk removal service from not doing low income jobs, only high income jobs. Why? Because you won't start your truck for $100 or $225. Now, if I'm correct, Junk Police or Junk Rescue said that he gets any kind of customer. He'll do the 45s to 75s to 150s to an $200 job. He'll do it because he's probably marketing to the correct people, and he's probably in the area, so it doesn't cost them extra money. So it makes sense for somebody. And this is one video that I did see where I said, man, this guy makes sense. I'm glad someone brought this up. If you're only marketing to the high income people like Junk Guy, let's take somebody like Carson from Junk Guys Nashville. Carson doesn't want to go do the 45s and $75 and $85 jobs. He doesn't want to, and that's fine. That's totally up to him. But he will do the 250s, the 300s and 350s and $400 jobs. Here's the difference. I'm going to do those jobs. I'm going to stay busy. See, guys, if you notice something about the Junk Guys, we will do any price job. We will do any price job in the Metroplex. Any price job. Because why? Because we like making money. We like bringing revenue into this business. We don't mind it at all. We're casting a net, and we cater to the low income and high income people. We've decided a long time ago that we will not only cater people in the 500 and above, but we'll cater to the people that make $50,000 to $100,000. We'll cater to them too. And that is why we stay successful and why Junk Guys has been successful. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why Junk Guys is successful in other cities. That's what made us differentiate from other businesses. That we cast out a net for 45, for 55, for 60, 75, 85, $8,500. I want you to look at my videos. If you're new to my channel, look at my videos. In the 18 years I've been doing this, I've done more videos over the $5,000 range than probably anybody in the nation doing junk removal. See, and here's the biggest difference, and I'll take this phone off really fast, okay? Is so many people will say they do $5,000 jobs or $7,000 or $10,000 jobs. They'll say it, but they never show it. And it's true what my wife tells me. My wife says to me, Ricardo, you promised me this, you promised me that, you say this and say that, but you never show me anything. Show me instead of telling me. And it's true to the fact in junk removal. And I understand what she's saying now, because I relate it over to junk removal. If you're doing it, show me. Don't be ashamed. Show me you're doing it. I'm going to tell you something. In the 18 years I've been doing junk removal, I've landed $45,000 to $49,000 to $35,000 to 17 to 18. Oh my gosh, I've been all over the board. But I don't tell it. I don't say it. I show it to you. And I also show you the $45 jobs, the $150 jobs, the $75 jobs. And it's unreal that these people post all this stuff, that they make 7 figures in revenue every year. But they never show you how much they make. They never show you the jobs that they do. They never show you how they got there. In the last 18 years, you've seen these videos for the last 14 years, and I show you everything of my life. You know, I always show you everything in my life. I show you the things that are relevant, the things that are important in my life, and I put it out there. I show you every time I go do a $45 fridge. I show you every time I do a $200, you know, washer and dryer and refrigerator. I show you all that stuff. I don't have to tell it to you. And then if you tell me where that money goes, I show you my haunted houses. I show you my warehouses. I show you my Cybertruck. I show you my my Humvee. I show you all that stuff. You talk about making 7 figures. Then show me how you got there. You can't. And the reality is, in junk removal, it's a hard business. It's a tough business to make money. If you're going to cast a small net out there to only cater to the high income people, you're going to miss out on a lot of low income people that will pay a lot of money. You know, it's not a big flex. It's telling the truth. It's saying that stuff that people don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? So you got this kid in Frisco, Texas, this kid, and it was a black young man. He kills this white boy in a track meet. Right? His name was Carmelo. Carmelo kills this one young kid, I forgot his name, a white boy, at a track meet in Frisco, Texas. He kills him. He stabs him to death. And Carmelo and his family, which they're a black young family, and they make a statement out there. They make the statement. They say, hey, we've been harassed by the neighborhood. My daughter can't sleep at night. We are suffering from this. We are having a hard time. And you never hear from the white family. You don't hear from them. You saw the dad talk. And he said, my son was killed by this young black kid named Carmelo out in broad daylight during a track meet. And this lady from Carmelo's parents come out, and she's crying. And she says, we've been harassed. And people are scared to say stuff. These people are scared to say stuff. They're scared to say, bitch, get off the TV. Your son just killed somebody, and it's the way you raised them. You take fucking responsibility for it. Don't sit there and talk on TV, bitch, like you're fucking an angel and you've been harassed. Your kid just killed somebody in broad daylight in a white neighborhood. Shut the hell up. Why are we so scared to say that? Why are we so timid to even bring it up? I looked at this interview and I was like, oh my God, this bitch got that much nerve to say something stupid like that? Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Asian, Indian, I don't give a fuck what you are. Get off the TV and stop acting like you're underprivileged. Like you're, what the hell were you doing, lady? Get off. Nobody's feeling sorry for you, man. Nobody is. Every white person that saw that video was like, in their mind, they're like, oh, I just want to speak my mind. Well, you don't have to speak your mind because that's what I'm here for. Because I don't care what people say. I don't care. I don't read the comments on this stuff. I don't care. I'm going to post my stuff. And that's the same thing related to junk removal. They don't want to prove it to someone else that they don't make 7 figures or 6 figures. They don't. They hide it. They don't. I'm going to tell you, if someone says they make 7 figures in this business, liar. They're 100% liar. They maybe saw 7 figures in this business, but in their bank account, they don't have $50,000 or $100,000. I'm sorry, guys. And that's the reality of this business. I remember seeing this Shark Tank interview a long time ago. It was about this company. They make, it's a franchise company. They make like Chinese bowls or something like that, right? Chinese bowls, and they're franchising. They have over 60 locations across the U.S., and they were asking Shark Tank for my money so they can grow. So they can grow and make this company of McDonald's. And I remember they were asking for more money. They gave every of the Shark Tanks, Mark Cuban, Barbara, and all of them, a bowl, and they were like, oh, it's delicious. How much do you want? For 10% of the business, we need $10 million, something like that. It was something ridiculous. And the Shark Tank said, no, thank you. we'll pass. What's y'all's revenue? Oh, we have revenue of $150 million. They were making $150 million in revenue. So what's your profit? Oh, we make like 6%, blah, blah, blah. Mark said, I'm out. Barbara said, I'm out. Every one of them said, I'm out, and good luck. Needless to say, I went to Pennsylvania this past weekend, and I was flipping through the Pennsylvania newspaper, right? And it's totally different. Cultural differences are so different from Dallas Morning News and the Pennsylvania News. I looked at the Pennsylvania News, and I saw this company is based out of Pennsylvania, and they just filed bankruptcy. Over 120 locations are closing. They just filed bankruptcy. But they made $150 million in revenue. They weren't making any money. They were just working. That's it. They were only working. That's it. They had a partner that was making 3% out of everything. That was Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. See, your revenue can be whatever it wants to be, but if you don't have any money in the bank, you don't have any money in the bank at all. You're making $0. Zero. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up. Guys, cast a bigger net, you'll make more money. Cast a bigger net, you'll stay busy. And instead of sitting at home, because I know a lot of junk removals are sitting at home watching this video. And yesterday it rained all day. And I posted, 6 videos yesterday? We did 6 jobs over a little over $1,800 yesterday. And it was storming, raining. When you can do that, I'll believe you. When you can record it and post it online that how bad it was storming and raining on me and Maddie yesterday, I'll believe you. But other than that, don't tell me you did it. Show me. Show me you did it. Don't tell me. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.